20 million people have been banned from Discord in a very short period of time, and I'm going to be talking about it today because not only has it affected me, but it's also affected a lot of people which you probably might know. Before we do get into it, let's go and hit the subscribe button and like button for me, and let's see if we can get to 2,000 likes on this video. Also, here's a quick message from today's sponsor. Ace Defender is a high-quality SRPG masterpiece, combining authentic turn-based RPG battle with tower defense elements. The game has a traditional RPG storyline solo player with 40 plus chapters and nearly 2,000 levels. The storyline follows a rebellion in the Dragon Clan that threatens the balance of good and evil in the world. Our heroine, Alpida the Silver Dragon Princess, escaped with the Creation Crystal to the human lands. There she awoke the Creation Crystal and summoned heroes to fight evil with your help. There are 5 hero factions: Divine, Demon, Shadow, Nature, Light, with deep hero background stories. Starting with 48 heroes, there are 2 new heroes released every 2 weeks, and you can level up, combine heroes, equip gear to create a new powerful lineup. There are also several gameplay modes, with 1x, 2x or 4x gameplay modes to speed up and slow down the action, the Expedition, the solo mode, PvE, explore dungeons and regions, engage in trials, level up your heroes and collect rate items. PvP, fight against other players within your server or across server with multiple lineups. New users who download the game from the link will get 10 Royal Recruit tickets after completing level 2 to 8. You can use the tickets by clicking the Sky City Tavern and then recruit times 10. Go down below and click the download link in the description to unlock the world of Ace Defender today. Anyways, on with the video. So every 6 months, Discord releases a new transparency report from their trust and safety team, which details all of the actions and basically the warnings, the bans, account unbans, server deletions, etc, which have happened in 6-month periods of each year. So there's 2 every year, and we've just had the one for the first 6 months of 2021. Now, to basically give a bit of context behind the bans, I need to talk about a few other things first. So reports had hardly increased between the end of 2020, so the last 6 months, and the first 6 months of 2021. There was an increase of 80,000, but in the context of things, that really isn't that much. Harassment is still the most commonly reported, and spam has also seen a notable jump. It's now the 2nd most common report type, and it is almost doubled, actually it's over doubled, between the second half of 2020 and the first half of 2021. A jump from around 25,000 reports to almost 60,000. Okay. So, apart from that, what is basically the actionable rates from the reports? Well, spam had a 17% actionable rate, so basically a report to like a warning or a ban, and harassment had 13%. So it's one of the lowest out of all of the report types, whereas cybercrime and CSAM had the highest at 45%, even though they made basically none of the account bans in the total grand scheme of things. So if we actually look at the bans generally, there were a total of 20,214,941 accounts banned in the first 6 months of 2021, which is huge. And the biggest category for that basically contained 19.7 million of them. So what is that biggest category? Well, that biggest category is spam and spamming related offenses. And that doesn't include raiding, because raiding has a separate category of around 6,000 sort of bans. I'll show all of the details on screen. There will also be a link to the report in the description if you want the exact figures, but for the context of stuff, I'm just going to round it up. So yeah, raiding really isn't that high, but spam is massive. It is literally the biggest category on the entire platform for basically accounts being deleted and banned. I believe that's because of the massive spike that there has been recently to do with like basically account spam, specifically in DMs and also in servers for promotional reasons, and also for like these fake nitro scams and stuff like that. There's been a lot of that going around, you know, companies masking to be like Xbox, Steam, etc, trying to get people to believe that they can get free Discord Nitro by clicking on a link. By the way, that doesn't happen. So that makes up the biggest category, but the non-spam related account bans also had around 470,000, which is a significant rise from the 266,000 which we had on the last 6 months of 2020. community. Now, this can be attributed to obviously the platform growing, but at the same time, with not much of an increase in the amount of reports, it just probably shows that the trust and safety team have been a lot more sort of functional and also actioning, you know, a lot of these sort of bans and stuff. They've seen a lot of stuff themselves without having to get a lot more reports through. So I'm not going to be talking about the servers deleted. I'll make a second video for that potentially. If you want that, let me know in the comment section down below. I was personally banned, you know, in February for a reason which wasn't my fault, and my account did actually get unbanned. But if we look at the amount of accounts that do get unbanned, 461 spam bans were manually overturned out of the 19 million. I don't know if there's any automatic ones, but at the manual ones, that is a very low figure. And for the non-spam related bans, yeah, that's also, you know, not too high. That was about 3,226 out of the 470,000. So if you do get banned, you probably won't have much of a chance of getting unbanned, but you might as well submit an appeal because there is a slight chance, especially if you don't think you've done it. So have a go at that. I made a second video on that a while ago after I made one of these like transparency report videos before about, you know, account bans and, you know, appealing. So go and watch that if you want to. If not, I will have a little bit in the description telling you what you can do if that happens to you. But basically, yeah, there's been a massive increase in the amount of accounts being banned recently, and I thought I'd let you know because not only have I been banned, but a lot of other people have for a variety of reasons. Now, I hope this was interesting. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section down below. And yeah, go and hit the subscribe button, like button, join my Discord server with the link on screen. Go and check out Ace Defender with the links in the description. And anyways, have an awesome one. Peace out.
Spin my brain like a hurricane, destroying everything in your way. Spin my brain like a